Keeping all of my files in sync with Resilio. Hey there, this is Tom with Tom's Tech Show, and I have different tools that I use from time to time to do different things, and one of those things is keeping files in sync. I have backups that are running on remote sites, and I need to move those off-site in a way that's unchanging, so that's to have like a read-only copy, and how to do that without opening firewall ports and having some other program running that's, FTPing or doing something crazy like that. I found many years ago there was a program was called, I think, BT Sync at that time, and then it changed its name to Sync, and now it's called Resilio Sync. So it uses peer-to-peer technology to really quickly, it does quite a good job transferring files very quickly across networks and the internet and everything. So it keeps just keeping things in sync. And that's the nice thing, is you just need a link to be able to connect, and then boom, your files start synchronizing. So that's always nice. And you can use your mobile device, you can do all kinds of stuff. So there's downloads for Windows 7 or later, 32, 64-bit, downloads for your Mac, downloads for pretty much any Linux flavor, and for your BSD as well. You've got mobile apps for Apple, Android, and Amazon, so you can get it synced to your Kindle. And the key thing that I use it for is my NAS. I have a Synology NAS, and that enables me to load that application on there to set it up as a target for synchronizing files. And it works extremely well, pretty easy to get it working. Here's the my NAS. I've got a couple of syncs here, and this desktop here, we're going to actually set up a sync. So we're going to do, once you get it installed, it's pretty easy. Just click a standard folder. We're going to go down here. We're going to click this Studio One folder, select folder, and we're done, basically. So I can set up a read-write folder that's going to sync with something else, and there's a key and a QR code, and you can use these keys and QR codes to do different things. If I want to synchronize it with my phone, I can just take the phone app and scan that QR code, and then it'll be synced, and I'll be able to download files to my phone. The key here, if I want to read and write key, I can just click copy. Okay, so now if I go to my sync that is on my NAS, and I click the little plus sign, I can enter a key or link, paste the key in there, pick a folder, and we're going to say downloads, and we're going to go new folder. This is going to be Studio One. Open. There's Studio One. It's got a little check mark that says yes, we're good, and off we go. We're synchronized. Now, what I can do is take a file and copy it into that Studio One directory. And then we will be, let's go here to videos. That's going to give me a big enough file. And I'm just going to pick one that's that big, and I'm going to drop it in there. Okay, so now, once it scans the file and sees, okay, it's looking at it, okay, there's a file there, it knows that it needs to send it, boom, it starts sending it, and I get this progress that it's sending and receiving data, and within no time at all, it's going to be synced. So it's already 50% over there. This is a 170K file, so it's not a real huge file, but it sends the, oh, it's done. So now that file is synced between those two devices. If I wanted to add my phone, a third device, I could do that. If I wanted to also synchronize it to my Mac, I can do that. So it's like how OneDrive, you can synchronize that to the cloud and then have your OneDrive in multiple places. And you can do that kind of similarly with Resilio Sync, except you don't have the cloud copy of it. You just copy it. It's just copying between computer to computer. So you're not even having another copy in the cloud. and it's all your own storage. It's however much storage you want. If you have, your one computer, you put a terabyte drive on one side, you put another terabyte drive on the other side. That's your space, right? So makes it pretty easy to keep files in sync. I use this for kind of transporting backups over the internet. Makes that pretty easy to do, and keep things synchronized and backed up off site. And it doesn't require a lot of, router configuration and ports opened and things like that. You're just creating that key and taking that key and sharing it with the other person or the other system. So you can view the keys and be able to take those and copy and paste them wherever you need to put them and synchronize files. And the nice thing, you can do a read-only copy so that when the file is moved over there, it can't be changed again. So it helps to add some security into your files that you're sending off site. So, all right. So that's Resilio, something that I use all the time. Even on my iPad, I need a file on my iPad really quick. I'll just put it in a sync folder and just run Resilio and just pull that file down, and it's really quick from wherever I am. Like it could be, I could be, remoted into a system somewhere, and I can just drop it into a sync folder and then move it off to my iPad from anywhere. Okay, so that's Resilio, and makes file syncing and stuff pretty easy, pretty straightforward without having a lot of extra configuration and all that stuff. So there you go. That's what I use for sync. Hey, all right. Thanks for watching. Take care.